What's going on, Hornets fans? This is Hornets Culture back at it again with another video. And in this one, we are going to be breaking down every single thing that happened to the Hornets in 2025. From big trades, draft night, and crazy wins. I made a video like this back in 2024, and even though it didn't blow up, it was super fun to make and really cool to look back on. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Let's get right into it. The Hornets started off 2025 on a brutal losing streak, but they finally snapped their 10-game skid with a win over the Suns on January 7th. Around this time, LiAngelo Ball's song Tweaker was trending everywhere, and the Ball brothers being back in the spotlight made things even crazier. Charlotte's West Coast trip was disrupted when games against the Clippers and Lakers were postponed due to the California wildfires. Midway through the month, Nick Richards was traded to the Phoenix Suns for Josh Okogie and 3 future second-round picks, which sparked even more trade rumors around players like Nick Smith Jr., Mark Williams, and Vasa Micic. We also got a rare Ball brothers matchup, with Lonzo Ball and LaMelo facing off. The third Ball brother, LiAngelo Ball, was even courtside at this one. To make matters worse, Brandon Miller suffered a wrist injury that ruled him out for the rest of the season.
Out for the season. You won. Look, we're gonna play for you. We got you for real. Keep your head up.
And Tijan Salon was sent down to the G League. LaMelo Ball was controversially snubbed from the All-Star game, and Trey Mann was ruled out for the rest of the season after needing back surgery. February was dominated by trade deadline chaos as the Hornets made several big moves. Charlotte traded for Jusuf Nurkic while sending Vasa Micic, Cody Martin, and a 2026 second-round pick out the door. Mark Williams was also traded to the Lakers for Cam Reddish, Dalton Knueppel, and 2 pick swaps, but the deal was later rescinded after Williams failed his physical. Dalton Knueppel technically became a Hornet for less than 48 hours, and the whole situation clearly rattled him, while Mark Williams was visibly upset about having to return to Charlotte. On the court, Miles Bridges hit a game winner against the Spurs and one of the best endings of the season.
Sohan in front of him. LaMelo. Corner 3! Yeah!
The Hornets also cycled through short-term signings, bringing in Alfred Payton and Isaiah Wong before ending the month with Malachi Flynn on a 10-day deal. And they even shocked the Lakers at home in a Mark Williams revenge game.
LaMelo crosses over Doncic, leaves it for Mark Williams!
The Hornets entered the month of March on a 7-game losing streak and were clearly in full tank mode for Cooper Flagg. Despite that, Charlotte had one of the most insane offensive nights in franchise history on March 14th, setting a record of 26 made threes and a win over the Spurs. LaMelo Ball led the way as the team shot over 56% from deep and came close to breaking the NBA's single-game three-point record. Unfortunately, the excitement didn't last long, as LaMelo Ball was soon ruled out for the rest of the season after needing surgery on both his ankle and wrist. April was rough, with the Hornets losing games left and right to close out the season. Despite the struggles, I personally got to sit courtside at one of the final games of the year, and Miles Bridges even signed my jersey, which was such a surreal moment. Veteran Taj Gibson played the final NBA game of his career during this stretch. The Hornets finished the 2024-2025 season with a 19-63 record and missed the playoffs for the 9th straight year, giving them the longest active playoff drought in the NBA. May kicked off with the NBA draft lottery, and it didn't go the Hornets' way. The Mavericks shocked everyone by jumping to the #1 pick, while Charlotte fell back to the 4th overall selection. Attention quickly shifted to the draft combine and speculation about who the Hornets should take at 4. At the time, I was really hoping that VJ Edgecombe would fall to us, or that the Hornets would pull the trigger on Ace Bailey. The Hornets were extremely busy in the 2025 NBA draft, selecting 4 players for the first time in franchise history. Charlotte drafted sharpshooter Kon Knueppel from Duke with the 4th overall pick, and then traded to get Liam McNeely in the late 1st. In the early 2nd round, they took Sion James and Ryan Kalkbrenner. Hornets fans were super happy with all 4 selections and felt like this team finally did a good job drafting for the first time in decades. On draft night, the Hornets also traded Mark Williams to the Phoenix Suns, officially closing the book on that saga. Later in the month of June, Charlotte made another move by trading Jusuf Nurkic and a 2030 second-round pick to the Jazz in exchange for Colin Sexton. They absolutely fleeced Utah. July was loaded with action as the Hornets traded for Pat Connaughton on July 1st and re-signed Tre Mann to a 3-year, $24 million deal. Spencer Dinwiddie also joined the team on a 1-year contract, and LaMelo Ball even popped up on stream with Kai Cenat. Summer League quickly became the highlight of the month, with Kon Knueppel and the rest of the rookies looking incredible and getting full support from the entire Hornets roster courtside at one of the games. Charlotte went undefeated, beating teams like the Jazz, 76ers, Mavs, Spurs, and Thunder before winning the Summer League championship. Kon Knueppel sealed the title with a huge shot in the finals. He earned MVP honors and capped off an incredible run. The future looked very bright for the Hornets. Towards the end of the month, we saw Josh Okogie get waived, Drew Peterson sign a 2-way deal, and the Hornets fully embrace their young core. August was a quiet month for the Hornets with little roster movements or major news. The team did release a schedule for the 2025-2026 season, giving fans something to look forward to. There was also buzz around Armando Bacot, who intended to sign with Charlotte but ultimately chose a better offer overseas. Let's hear what the former UNC star had to say about his decision.
My intentions were to sign with Charlotte Hornets. But Fenerbahce called me, and I got a chance to talk with the coach and talk to some people that play here and have been around this atmosphere, and I liked what they said, and it was a no-brainer.
Overall, honestly, August felt like the calm before the storm heading into the new season. September brought non-stop off-season workout videos all over Hornets fans' social media feeds. The team waived Daquan Jeffries, and Seth Curry left in free agency to join his brother and the Warriors. Charlotte also revealed Judy Health as their new jersey patch partner for the upcoming seasons. Former first-round pick Nick Smith Jr. was waived and quickly picked up by the Lakers, and the Hornets wrapped up the month with Media Day. On a personal note, I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube at the end of September, so a huge thank you to everyone who has supported this channel so far. October marked the beginning of training camp, which was held in Charleston, South Carolina, with high expectations for the Hornets in a wide-open Eastern Conference. Around this time, I also hit 10,000 followers on Instagram, which was another huge milestone. Tre Mann spoke about wanting to be a Hornet for the rest of his career.
I knew I wanted to be in Charlotte. I felt like they wanted me here in Charlotte. It was all about making sure the team feels comfortable and I feel comfortable. But at the end of the day, I felt like they wanted me here, and this is where I want to be for the rest of my career.
And the team opened preseason against the Thunder. LaMelo Ball delivered one of the best preseason highlights I think I've ever seen by nutmegging his defender and throwing a lob to Brandon Miller. The Hornets surprisingly cut Spencer Dinwiddie mid-preseason, and then he took his talents overseas to Bayern Munich. The regular season started with an electric home opener against the Nets, but the excitement faded quickly when Brandon Miller was injured again in the second game of the season. November was when the Hornets rookies really started to shine, and the Hornets revealed their new yellow and orange Hornets Paradise uniforms along with their special themed court. There was a mix between love and hate between the fans about what they thought about these new special jerseys. Kon Knueppel quickly climbed to the top of the rookie ladder and continued to gain national attention. LaMelo Ball scored his 5,000th career point as a Hornet, while Kon had a huge moment in his hometown as the team packed his house for a home-cooked meal. Trade rumors surrounding LaMelo also started to heat up, and Kon capped off the month by winning Rookie of the Month. December further solidified Kon Knueppel as a rising star, highlighted by his appearance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Josh Green finally made his Hornets debut after missing some extended time with an injury. Night after night, Kon continued to dominate, and at times, he looked like the best player on this Hornets team. Health continues to be a reoccurring issue for this Hornets team year after year, and unfortunately 2025 was no different. I'm recording this video around Christmas time of 2025, and the Hornets currently sit at 9-19, good for 11th place in the Eastern Conference. While this season hasn't gone as planned, there is still hope that this team could make a late push for a play-in tournament in 2026. If you made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know down in the comments below what was your favorite Hornets moment of 2025. Make sure you like and subscribe. Also make sure to check out me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content. I'll see you guys on the next one. Expect more uploads coming soon. Culture is out!